What's the matter?
The asterism foiled Zothkor's plot, and now their next stop is the Milky Way shipyard inside the orbital ring, the birthplace of the experimental supergravity vessel. Relayers, the Star Council, and Zothkor. Having held fast to justice through the treachery and intrigues of deep space, the Star Children take a well-deserved moment to rest and recover. What an amazing view! There's nothing like stargazing while taking a nice, warm foot bath. Don't you agree?
I heard foot baths are also good for blood circulation and removing toxins. And I get to read, too. This truly is the perfect place to relax.
I can't forget to thank Pluto for taking care of the ship's gravity.
I wish I could dip my feet in there with you. But I'm just happy you're having a good time.
Why are we all soaking our feet here? I mean, do we really have this kind of time to relax?
Why not? We can't do anything while the asterism and stellar gears are in port. Might as well.
We need to rest and recuperate for our future battles, too. Try not to overthink it.
Sipping grape juice against the starry background is heavenly. Would you like a glass, Uranus?
Sure. Once in a while can't hurt.
You seem like the type to drink like a fish, but it's actually grape juice you're always drinking, right? So, you don't drink?
Listen, Venus. A real woman doesn't just drink for no good reason. She drinks strategically to get the man she's after.
You try to make it sound like you have some lofty reason, but the truth is, you're a lightweight.
Don't just tell everyone.
Surprising. I could imagine you drinking straight from the bottle.
What exactly is your impression of me?
A money-grubbing, debt-ridden, alcoholic, unlicensed doctor.
You make me sound so horrible. I'm not an unlicensed doctor. I'm a dark doctor. A dark doctor.
Aren't they both the same thing?
Not to my potential patients.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask since we got here. Did the asterism always have this foot bath?
No, we slipped it in with the other repairs.
Seriously?
I had been talking with Milky Way about making a hot spring for a long time, but it was a pretty tall order. Obviously, hot springs take up a lot of space, not to mention all the water they use. But something is better than nothing, so we compromised and got this foot bath. This is Milky Way's shipyard, after all.
It doesn't take up much space, and men and women can use it at the same time, so it's a great communication spot.
I still think this is a misuse of official funds.
People call money liquid for a reason. It doesn't mean anything unless it moves around.
I guess. But does GT Labs know?
Isaac was saying Milky Way shipbuilding could make any additions it wanted to.
Isaac doesn't seem interested in anything other than fighting the relayers.
He does seem like a workaholic. He has a good job, but he seems boring. I think I'll pass.
Do you like hot springs, Kara?
Yes, I do. I've been to a lot of hidden, out-of-the-way springs on my travels. There's nothing better than soaking all by yourself. It's surrounded by beautiful nature.
One of my favorite memories is when monkeys stole her clothes. She chased after them completely in the nude. Would you like to see the video I took?
That sounds hilarious. Yes, show it to us.
Yotaka, why would you even keep that video? And why would you be interested in it, Milky Way?
That's our Tara.
No, it isn't. It was cold and snowing at the time, and it was really hard to get my clothes back. I got all scratched up doing it, and then the water burned the scratches all over my body. It was terrible.
Wow. Sounds like a mighty battle.
But I'm still jealous. I've never been anywhere like that.
Then why don't we all go together once we wrap up this mission?
A getaway would be nice.
It would be great if Luna could join us too.
She hates me. I don't think that's likely.
Even more reason she should come. That hot water might just thaw your relationship out. You never know.
I guess. Well, it's something to shoot for, I suppose. I wonder what Luna's up to right about now.
Achoo! Someone must be talking about me. Better not be my dumb sister.
I want to ask you something, collaborator.
Yes, Walker?
Have you ever found starlight beautiful?
What kind of creepy question is that?
Luna, let's go. We'll get in trouble for sneaking out at night. Not if they don't catch us. Let's go. Well? Wow, so many stars. They're so beautiful. Told ya. Hey, sis. What's that thing that looks like a river? That's the Milky Way. All those stars close together look like a river. I know. There's Hikaboshi and Arahimi. We better get back. It's cold and we don't want to get in trouble. No, I don't wanna. Not yet. I promise I'll show you a meteor shower next time. Let's go home now, okay? A meteor shower? That's when shooting stars fall down like raindrops. Wow. That sounds neat. Then you have to listen to your big sis, or else I won't show you. Okay, we'll go home. But you have to promise to take me to see the meteor shower. Promise? I promise. We'll watch it together. Don't forget.
Collaborator?
Of course not. Stars are the source of all our problems. I hate them.
I see.
What about you? Do relayers ever feel that sort of thing?
We are unable to. Or, more accurately, are no longer able to. Our value system fundamentally differs from yours. But my interactions with you stars is changing something inside of me. I want to know what that is.
How is your analysis coming along, Lady Luna? Is this gear the key to the cage, as observers said?
Go figure. We can't just blast it open. I can't find any logs that describe how to open the cage or how it works, either.
So you're saying he lied to us?
Not exactly. The cage was created by the energy generated by the Grand Cross 100 million years ago. But if an equal amount of opposing energy were to collide with it, they might cancel each other out.
The energy released when the planets aligned. Indeed, that could have been used to create the cage, and we could also control such energy to collide it against the cage. But that will take too long.
Right. There won't be another perfect Grand Cross like it for several 100 million years. Unless we can somehow move the planets, there's not much we can do. I don't think even you guys can pull that off.
Darkwalker, your scheme to use the Star Children has ended in futility. What will you do now? You and all the other relayers participating in the ritual, will you search for another approach, or will you submit your resignation?
I'll utilize brute force.
Walker, were you even listening to me? I literally just said that brute force won't work.
No, collaborator. I'm not going to attempt to blast it open. There are other ways.
I suppose there are. But if we screw it up, forget about bringing Aphrodite back. We might even destroy her.
I'm fine with that. Even if I were to disrupt this ritual and turn every relayer against me, the resulting bloodshed and chaos would be the sweet, satisfying nectar I seek.
Wow? Are you okay with her saying that sort of thing?
Of course not. Have you gone mad, Darkwalker? I was entrusted to oversee this ritual by our Lord. As such, I am obligated to carry out all commands until and unless ordered otherwise. If it is your intent to defy those commands, I will have no other choice but to render swift justice commensurate with the crime.
What of it? The collaborator and I will take over the ritual for my own satisfaction.
That's right! That's the kind of relayer I knew you could be.
What?
I'll take you to that gear you love so much. Too late for regrets now, but are you sure about this?
I'm sure. I am a broken, empty, and unfathomable vessel, no longer of any use. I would rather fulfill my own desires than be stifled by my own kind.
Perfect. Us two misfits can run off and have the adventure of our lives.
Now you've done it. I will call down the full fury of our kind, and we shall not rest until we exact a grievous punishment.
We're being followed.
Dark gears. It looks like Dark Knight sent his peons after us.
Can we lose them?
Who do you think I am? Of course we can.
I thirst.
Let's move.
All right. Who do I kill first? Don't mess with humanity.
That can't be.
Delicious.
I'll teach them a lesson.
I thirst.
Commencing operation. The void calls! All right. Who do I kill first? Don't mess with me. Am I hit? A direct hit? On me?
Delicious. Our darkness related to humans.
How? I've been defeated! Easy peasy. These soldier-class pawns couldn't catch me in 100 million light years.
Don't light years measure distance?
But I guess we have no choice but to use these. There's no doubt Dark Knight will send more units after us. Walker, I promise you, I'm about to put people, stars, and relayers alike on a pyre and set them all ablaze. You'll get your war and chaos.
I look forward to it. And for my part, I will grant you the revenge you so desire.
Sis, I'd like to become—
Level up. Whatever that.
I've grown more elegant.
Morning. Did you get enough sleep last night? Quite the night owl, aren't you? Quite the night owl, aren't you?
Hey, Tara. I heard you started therapy for your memory loss with Uranus.
Yeah. We're trying a little bit of everything to see what works.
And? Any progress?
Not yet, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. I guess it takes some time. Hey, there's no chance you might lose your current memory once you get your old one back. Is there?
I don't know. But I doubt I'd forget you, or the ship. I know I haven't been here very long, but I already consider everyone family. No, I won't forget.
Hey, Captain. How are the repairs coming along?
They're almost complete. We might even be able to move out by tomorrow.
Wow, 2 days ahead of schedule. In that case, we should have sent you to the Milky Way port instead of getting involved with Zoth. I want to apologize once again for putting you in that situation. I'm sorry.
It's fine. At least we learned what Zoth is up to.
That's true. I appreciate you saying that. We've lodged a formal complaint against them with the UEG, but of course, Zoth is denying everything.
I see Neil there. Does that mean you've made some progress?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Let's start with the bad news.
The bad news is that the higher-ups at the UEGAF found out about the relayers absconding with the original one. You can be sure that they'll investigate GT Labs and try to move custody of the original one over to the military.
As you know, UEGAF is led by Grayson Order, who is famous for being a hard-ass. Director Grayson opposed the establishment of GT Labs and was pushing for the military to have control of GravTech development in the original one.
So if that guy does get control of the original one, we'll all be out of jobs.
Well, not just you. It'll call the necessity of the existence of GT Labs into question. We'll try to tie them up in the council. Meanwhile, you need to do everything you can do to get the original one back.
Of course. That goes without saying.
The 404th Special Force is about to embark on our inaugural combat mission. This is not a training mission. Do you hear me? I said, do you hear me?
Yes, we heard you. Let's go, Commander. I want to go smash up the new GT Labs gear already.
Slow down, 8. This isn't a game.
I know that. It's our chance to show that we're actually better than the real thing. A demonstration. And don't you think a demonstration is more impressive when it's big and over the top?
No.
You should learn to loosen up, Niall. But I appreciate that you're always calm and collected.
We'll hit the Star Children as they're disembarking from their mothership. But remember, your sustained combat duration is limited. Get in and get out. No prolonged firefights.
Aren't you going to warn them?
As 8 mentioned, this mission is to demonstrate the viability of satellites, such as yourselves, to the UEG Council. We're not here to chat. We're here to fight.
If that's the case, then there's no need for you to participate. Right, Commander?
That's just how Quasar pilots are. It's not my style to hide in the back and lead from the rear. Besides, I've got a little unfinished business with them. They're dangerous. Puppets, controlled by the will of the stars. I have to stop them.
I have to admit, I was a little worried when I learned that a pretty boy like you would be leading us, but you're a straight shooter. I like you.
It's always nice to have the trust of the people I lead.
Commander Prince, may I ask a question?
Of course, Azure. Shoot.
I was just assigned to this unit. Why are you letting me join this mission? Not to be disrespectful, but I just finished cadet training, and I'm not sure if I'm really qualified to be part of this unit.
Well, I just thought it would be good for you to get some experience. Don't worry. I got your back.
Okay.
Second Lieutenant Prince. How are they doing?
Pretty good, overall. I heard they were troublemakers, but they seem fine to me.
Crush them. Mankind is to be defended by humans. The will of humanity does not require some foreign will of the stars.
This is the justice you spoke of?
That's right. Defending this planet and mankind by any means necessary is my definition of justice.
I guess if you say so, sir.
The Council will be monitoring this operation with interest, even if you don't kill any. I want you to prove your superiority.
Yes, sir. "404th Special Satellite Force 1st Unit. Moving out. Follow my lead."
What's this?
What's up, Pluto?
Netherworld is picking up multiple incoming supergrav readings.
Supergrav? Not repulsive force?
No, definitely not. These are supergrav for sure.
Which pilots are out right now?
All pilots are aboard on standby. Could they be reinforcements from GT Labs, like Jupiter and Saturn?
I haven't heard about any incoming reinforcements. Besides, Himiko would have picked up on any nearby star children.
Yeah, but remember what happened with the Star Council and Zoth? I think it may be best to send a patrol.
Medea, put out the order to deploy the stellar gears.
Right away, Captain.
That light is from GY particles, and there's a lot of them.
What do you think it is, Himiko?
I'm not sensing the will of the stars at all.
That would mean they're not being piloted by Star Children. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that someone out there has figured out how to use supergrav tech before GT Labs?
I haven't heard of anything like that happening at all. I mean, the whole reason that Atlas and Zoth want the asterism is because they haven't figured it out yet. So if it's not either of them, it has to be...
The military?
So, that's the new supergravity propulsion gears specially designed for Star Children.
Hey, while we're at it, we might as well try to capture one of them. Might be pretty useful to us.
I'll pass. Do it on your own if you want.
You're no fun at all, Niall.
I'm down for it. I've been curious about these new GT Labs gears for a while. If we're about to go to war against the Relayers, I don't see anything wrong with helping ourselves.
Exactly. And I'm sure we could make much better use of them than some group of rookie pilots.
Enough talk. We're taking the fight to them.
Understood. They're attacking us!
All gears, move to intercept. And remember, they might be quasars, but they're still using supergrav technology.
I won't allow anyone to stand in our way.
It's my turn.
Try not to get burnt. This'll help.
Let's do it.
I'm the only Mercury. No one can replace me. I'll back you up.
What a pain.
I'll back you up.
Let's get rolling, Yodaka. It's time to move out.
With elegance.
I'll assist you. Follow my lead.
Let's do it.
I pride myself on flawless work.
What a pain.
I won't allow anyone to stand in our way.
I'll clean up this mess.
Follow my lead.
The first star is ready to shine.
I pride myself on flawless work.
I'm not on commission. Let's get this over with.
Let's get rolling, Yodaka. It's time to move out.
Master Terra, be careful. My analysis indicates that the enemy is not only equipped with supergravity drives, but are exceptionally skilled pilots as well.
I've been noticing that. Not only do they maneuver extremely well, but they're disciplined in a way that Mintaka's crew wasn't. It reminds me of Sun's piloting.
I am frankly unable to conceal my surprise at your level of analysis. Very well done. If your analysis is correct, it suggests that they may be part of a formal military.
It's my turn. I found supplies.
Let's get started.
You're mine now.
I've been hit!
It's still good.
Follow my lead. Out of the way! Just a scratch. I've leveled up. This level of coordination, they have to be military. But which unit? I haven't heard anything at all about the military making use of supergrav technology.
I'll do what I can to protect the universe. The stars give you an on to the next. Level up time.
Watch me, Commander. Here we go.
I'm taking action. Leave it to me.
I'm not on commission. Let's get this over with.
Here I am!
An unwelcome development, I'd say. The contract didn't say anything about fighting other humans. There better be a bonus in this for me.
Oh, that's a star child. Incoming.
Sorry, but I have to pull
Let's
back.
bring honor to our names.
Who wants to be torn apart?
Sorry, I've got to hit the bricks.
I won't miss.
I am no longer fit to fight. Try me on
Retreating.
size. Keep it down! Damn it!
The first star is ready to shine.
You're done.
Damn it!
Do I
Let's get started. Got you!
I have
I'm
to
taking
retreat.
action. Let's go! All thanks to Sun's guidance. I'd like to become strong like you.
Let's bring honor to our names.
Let's start. You're dead. That won't work.
It's my turn.
This is the end! Direct hit!
All in the spirit of noblesse oblige. I've grown more elegant.
I'm sorry. I must retreat.
The first star is ready to shine.
Take that!
Hit me!
I've upped my game.
I pride myself on flawless work. You won't get away!
Let's bring honor to our names.
Direct hit! Sorry, I have to withdraw.
Got you now.
I'll crush your entire cockpit! Hit?
I'll clean up this mess. Feel the stellar wind.
Heavy damage sustained. I'm in trouble.
You're done!
Sorry, I have to retreat.
Who wants to be torn apart?
Saw it coming!
With elegance. I'll assist you.
My gear won't last much longer.
Leave it to me!
I've upped my game.
We got you now. Protect. Oh! Direct hit!
I've grown more elegant. I'll clean up this mess.
Direct hit! Sorry, Commander Prince.
I feel like I've grown stronger.
Sis, I'd like to become strong like you. Huh? The way that gear moves.
Someone you know?
It might be. I'm gonna go check.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hello? Son? Is that you?
Huh?
Yep, I know that gasp. I had a feeling it was you.
8? Is that really you?
Aw, don't be that way, son. Did you forget about me already?
Do you know this pilot or something?
Yeah, she served under me in the military.
Hey, weren't you an assault when you were in the UEGAF? Why are you riding around in a tank? Not to mention that you also just up and quit. Oh, I know. Maybe you felt bad about leaving me for dead. So that's it. It's okay. Don't worry about it, son. It is true that it all happened because of that blind charge you ordered. But it's okay. That's what got me promoted to Special Forces. Hello, son?
She stopped moving.
Master Terra, Sun's gear appears to have stopped moving. She requires immediate assistance.
I know! I'm going as Terra!
You!
Niall, are you okay?
I'm fine. She didn't hit me directly. That pilot's got a lot of nerve.
Master Terra, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a little armor damage.
That extra layer of prototype armor seems to have helped. However, acting as a human shield will likely not do you any favors in terms of combat efficiency.
It must be morning where they are right now. Even if they didn't take any Star Children out, I'm sure they at least proved their mettle. Attention, all units. Unfortunately, time's up. Everyone, head back.
Roger that.
Sorry, Commander. I'm right in the middle of something.
8, don't damage the unit any further. Destroy the cockpit. Aim directly at it.
I know. You already know I'm good at picking these things apart from anywhere. I'm looking hard enough. How am I supposed to take on 2?
They're focusing their attacks on your cockpit. Careful.
I know, but there's nothing.
It looks like the 2 of us are the only ones who obeyed orders.
Didn't everyone hear the commander's orders? I believe ignoring a ceasefire order like that is insubordination.
I didn't think the side effects would make them this aggressive.
Second Lieutenant Prince, I'd like a parley with the captain. Put me through.
Yes, sir. Second Lieutenant Prince of the United Earth Government Armed Forces. Requesting a parley.
Captain Belnix G. Gillian, captain of the GT Labs experimental supergravity vessel Asterism here. Lieutenant Prince, what's the meaning of this?
Just a friendly little greeting. We appreciate you showing us the extent of your capabilities.
I don't quite follow.
I'll have our director explain in greater detail.
What is that? That thing is huge! I've never seen a mothership with stealth capabilities in the database. What is this?
Stealth mothership Everett Hale? I had no idea they had completed it. Then the director you mentioned must be...
So, you're the captain of that ship.
I think you owe me an apology for disrespecting my crew.
We'll be taking over the original one recovery effort from you. The resolution item has already been decided in the Council. You have no right to veto.
So they've been working behind the scenes. As an organization under the authority of the UEG, we have no choice but to comply with the Council resolutions. But I will say this. The UEG Armed Forces doesn't stand a chance against relayer Dark Gears without Star Children, let alone supergrav drives.
Oh, but we do. I believe we just demonstrated that. The gears that your crew just crossed swords with were equipped with supergravity drives developed by us. I believe they can compete with the Dark Gears quite adequately.
The military cracked supergrav propulsion? What kind of sorcery is this? But more than that, if they've already figured it out, and they get the original one on top of that, what does anyone need GT Labs for? Captain!
I know. If it's already been decided by the Council, and the head of the military is involved, there's not much I can...
Looks like this is as far as you lot can go. I'll take it from here.
Observer?
It's been a while, Grayson.
Why are you on that ship?
Have you forgotten? I am the United Earth Government's monitor aboard this ship. My presence here is only natural. Listen, Grayson. I think you know how important the original one is to mankind. Isn't it best to go with whoever has the best chance of recapturing it?
So you intend to put your considerable weight behind them?
You can't fault me for being mesmerized by the stars, can you? Also, Director Grayson, there's one thing you're lying about. The resolution to transfer the recovery effort over to the military hasn't been decided yet. Tisk, tisk.
The organization member vote should have put it over the top. The only thing that could... What have you done?
Whatever do you mean? As my name implies, I merely observe. Isaac is the one who does all the real work.
You're not fooling anyone.
I came out of the shadows for my beloved Star Children, but it appears to have been unnecessary. She has arrived.
What are you talking about?
I'm picking up one grav reading and multiple repulsive force readings, headed directly this way. The original one? And Dark Gears?
Ah, so this is why we were picking up so many grav readings. That scummy old man made another...
Luna?
You shouldn't have taken your eyes off me. Got you!
No. What? Luna saved me?
It pisses me off when some reject has the nerve to try and steal my kill.
Yeah, stop!
Nighty-night.
Venera! Thanks. Thanks, Luna, but I don't understand. Why?
I hope you don't think I did that for your sake. I only did it because I plan on killing you with my own 2 hands. But for right now, I'm here to deliver an invitation. Here.
It's an encrypted file.
Come to the coordinates on this file if you want the original one back. The first one to arrive gets the gear as a prize. Oh, but you'll have to take me out first.
I'll take you out right here! Oh, damn you, Star Child of the Moon!
Imagine a peon like you taking me out in your floor model quasar. Cute. Unfortunately for you, my gear's a little too good, and I'm a little too experienced for that.
I won't stop until I avenge.
Commander, I think you've had enough. Azur, escort the commander back to the ship. I'll handle things here.
Okay.
They should be catching up any minute now. Time for me to skedaddle.
Luna, wait! Talk to me, please!
You're such a pain in the ass. Didn't I just tell you we'd be facing off at those coordinates? Oh. By the way, why are you wearing that stupid thing? Is it some sort of gag?
No! You gave this to me as a present for my birthday. It's the only personal belonging I have left.
That reminds me. Do you remember what you gave me for my birthday that year? You gave me an unforgettable present in return for that necklace.
I'm sorry. I don't remember.
No. Of course you wouldn't remember a little thing like that. Allow me to remind you. I'll never forget that snowy December 20th. My special birthday. You said you were going to give me a present to thank me for that necklace, and you took me outside the House of Stars. I was so excited, wondering what you might give me, and then you yelled, "Here's your present," and dumped a huge bucket of ice water on my head. Then you ripped my top off, ran inside the house and locked the door, leaving me there, half naked and freezing. It was the middle of winter, in the middle of the night, in the snow.
I would never. I never did anything like that.
Yes, you did. To your own sister. That's the kind of person you are.
That's not true.
But it is true. There's no question whatsoever that you carry that man's disgusting DNA. I'll leave you be for now. But if you want this gear, you'll need to find those coordinates. We'll settle this then.
Original one withdrawing. Don't bother giving chase.
Master Terra, are you okay? Master Terra!
What is it now? Repulsive force readings detected. They're relayer dark gears.
That's the last thing we need.
All gears return at once. I'm getting the asterism out of this sector.
What about the relayers?
Let's let these 404th Special Forces guys get their first taste of what fighting relayers is really about.
Oh, I like that. Good idea.
Director, those are relayer dark gears. So, the asterism has chosen cowardice when confronted by the mortal enemies of mankind. Put me through to Lieutenant Prince.
I understand what you're trying to say. Everyone is in the cockpit on standby. We're just waiting for your word.
Then go. Prove to them that mankind needs no outside help. Stars or otherwise, to defend itself.
I remember her always crying. Her unfortunate circumstances. Her own failures. Losing people. Not a day went by that she didn't cry.
I hope she knows how much thought I put into that gift. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun!
Happy birthday, Luna! There's your present. How do you like it?
Please, Terra! Open up! Let me in! Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry! Please let me in! I'm so cold! Please! I'm so cold. It hurts. Am I going to die on my birthday?
Someone's buried in the snow here. Where are her clothes? It's the younger sister. She's alive. Dig her out. This is a valuable subject. Keep her alive.
Please. Just let me die.
She was a sad little girl who seemed to carry the pain of the whole world on her shoulders. I wish I could have comforted her. I wish I could have wiped away her tears. That's right. I wanted to make her smile.
Hey, welcome back. It's just a minor concussion. Take it easy for a while and you'll be fine.
Terra, how are you doing? I mean, about Luna.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm okay.
You shouldn't keep it inside. There's no way to know if she was telling the truth, so don't...
I had a dream about my past.
Your past?
Everything she said was true. All of that came back to me in the dream.
Wow. I had no idea you were so heartless.
Uranus!
When I saw that miserable scene that night, it was then that I knew that I wanted to make her smile. That was the start of that conviction.
Wait a second. I'm not saying I believe everything you're saying, but you were there for everything she was talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. So who are you?
I don't know. But the person I am now was born out of wanting to make Luna smile at that moment. And because of that resolve, I'm able to live as myself and move forward.
Well, hey. Looks like you don't need my help with your mental health care. I don't get it. How could she do something herself and yet remember it as if she were a bystander? It doesn't make any sense. Unless that third-person memory was somehow transplanted. No, that's not possible. It's still just theoretical. There haven't even been any clinical. Unless the military has been working on it in secret. I'll need to find out more. It's looking like it's not run-of-the-mill amnesia.
Observer told me about the incident with the military. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
What could you possibly have done? Don't feel bad.
I'm still shocked that they had supergrav drives. How much did you and the UEG people know about it?
Well, I'm not sure I'd say they've mastered its use in the field, but I would agree that their technology is pretty close to yours.
Which means if they get their hands on the original one, it's goodbye GT Labs.
That reminds me. Any progress on that encrypted file from Luna?
Yeah, I already cracked it. The coordinates take us back to where it all began. The moon. My guess is we'll probably receive another set of encrypted coordinates once we arrive. I have no idea where she's going with this.
That unit we just skirmished with is a lot closer to the moon than we are.
It's too bad we happened to retreat in the complete opposite direction.
I'm sure they already have the coordinates and are headed there now. We need to hurry.
First, I'd like you to link up with some reinforcements I'm sending over. They're headed your way now.
Are you talking about Jupiter and Saturn?
Nope, sorry. We still haven't heard anything from them. No idea where they went.
They might still be looking for the Star Council.
Then you must be talking about...
That's right. Haley from Intel. He's actually a pretty good pilot for a paper pusher. I'm sure he'll come in handy.
We appreciate it.
I can't believe how many there are. This is way more than last time.
It'll be fine. We can take these chumps no problem. Besides, they brought along a lot of unmanned drones. This'll be even easier than last time.
Still, we should stay on our guard. What if it's a trap?
She's trying to play us all against each other. What the hell is her goal here?
Lieutenant Prince, all 12 platoons have been deployed, sir.
Good. Let's head for the lunar surface. I want 11 and 12 escorting the fleet. 1 through 4 are our heavy hitters. I need them to avoid direct engagement and preserve combat readiness. I want 5 through 10 escorting them. I'll take point. Let's move out!
Hey, I'm sorry I was so worthless back there. Thank you for risking your life to save mine, Tara.
Of course. It's usually the other way around. I was just returning one of the many favors I owe you.
I have to say, I'm still shocked. I had no idea you had such a sordid past, son.
Himiko, be nice.
Sorry.
It's okay. She's right. I'm not exactly proud.
I couldn't help but overhear you two. It sounded like someone you knew well.
Her name is 8. She was under my command when I was in the military. I thought she had died protecting me in a battle 2 years ago.
But instead she was alive. In the Special Forces.
Asking as a doctor, was she actually clinically dead? It's not uncommon at all for field medics to get it wrong under battlefield conditions.
An actual doctor confirmed it. But she was also completely crushed in her cockpit.
I see.
Is it possible that she had a twin?
I don't think she had any sisters. But even if she did, I doubt they'd be anywhere near as brash as her.
Oh, I know. Maybe they cloned her and copied her memory. It happens all the time in sci-fi books.
I think you all are getting a little carried away.
The motive isn't clear, but it's not unreasonable to assume that her death was faked. The dead don't come back to life. Only the autopsy could be suspect.
I agree with you. She should be dead. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Himiko, I just want to triple check. You're completely sure you didn't sense the will of the stars from them?
No. Even though they had those gears with supergrav drives, I didn't sense it from a single one of them, including 8.
It just doesn't add up. I doubt the military could have somehow surpassed our supergrav tech.
What did the maintenance crew guys have to say about it?
My grandpa said he didn't have enough data to say anything. The rest of the crew is going over the data with a fine-tooth comb.
Both the gears and pilots. How are they pulling it off?
Wow. So this is the asterism. I've heard so much about it, but this is my first time on board.
Welcome aboard, Haley. It's been a while since you were in space, I'd imagine.
Yeah. It still feels weird and my feet don't touch the ground, but I'm starting to get settled in. Hey, I wanted to ask about the new star child you found on the moon. Any chance I could meet her?
Oh, she's over that way. She's praying with Himiko right now.
Praying?
Yeah, we have our own shrine named after the ship. Why don't you stop by?
A shrine? Oh, right. Those are Japanese. I think I'll pass. I don't believe in any gods. They don't exist.
Please, let us find the original one.
Please let me get through to Luna. Please let us be a happy family together again.
According to my database, it's more appropriate to pay respects or make vows at a shrine than to ask for things. Sorry to interrupt such sincere supplication, but I thought you might like to know you were doing it wrong.
That's called being pedantic, Yodaka. There's no right way to pray. Sincerity is what's important. These gods are watching over them. I have no doubt that they'll answer their prayers.
Director Isaac, we just received word that Haley has linked up with the asterism.
I'm glad he made it in time. Hopefully, he can help at least a little bit.
Isaac, I know it's not the best time, but we have important new info on Terra.
Let's hear it.
We were able to identify one of her blood relatives using genetic data Uranus sent over.
Who is it?
Well, it's someone with a pretty interesting resume in a position of some authority. Take a look.
Grayson Order? Are you serious?
I sure am. The biggest hawk in the UEG armed forces who just tangled with her mere hours ago. That's the guy.
But wait, I thought he only had a son. That one who's training to become an officer.
Well, Terra's DNA doesn't match up with Grayson's wife's, but this doesn't seem like ordinary infidelity to me. Something's off about it.
So, Luna must also be his daughter.
I'm not sure she has the same mother as Terra, but yeah, probably.
So, was it just coincidence that they both happened to be living where the gravity loss occurred? Or is there more to it?
That's what we plan to look into. I sure wasn't expecting to find a bombshell like this on our background check.
You can leave the ship in my capable hands. Morning. Did you get enough sleep last night? You can leave the ship in my capable hands. Oh, it's you.